Hello everyone, my name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and we are back with another episode of Power to the People. So last episode was more or less just a little introduction in episode to the game itself. So now we are going to try to play through most of the campaign at least, or until I get tired of it. So where are we at? We are currently going through day number 11, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think I can see that here, right? Yes, this is CEO 10. We're not making a lot of power on our wind power right now, unfortunately. But we have plenty of generation capacity left. So let's just go through this day and see if we can get this done so. There we go. So that's quite a good payday actually. Let's see if we have any research that we want to get. I think some better generators is probably a good idea. So let's go for that. And then I think we can just pass through today as well. Okay. So we have some expansion here. Very nice. Let's hook you guys up. And that seems to be everything that happened this time. We're still waiting for this city to be built. We have a new city coming up in 3 days. We are building up quite a good amount of cash at the moment, so I think that we should be able to handle a city within the next 3 days. Nothing else to do this day, so we will just go through today and see how it goes. And there we go, that's close to 20,000 available all of a sudden. So that's good. I think I wanna consider some redundancy here as well. So we are going to fix that. New city in 32 hours. I think that's fine. I think we can just leave it and let it play out. Any upgrades we need? Got an ad campaign, but I don't think we need to care about that. I think we can just go through the next day as well. So currently we are kind of living off of 3 different wind turbines, 2 small ones and this big one. I think this big wind turbine is putting out a lot of the power that we actually used each day. And then whatever these 3 can't supply, we have the little molten salt factory here that is able to pick up the slack from that. So yeah, quite a cheap setup actually. And here's the mayor. I'm really impressed by how well your power grid is performing lately. The average customer satisfaction in our city is, according to the latest poll, 98%. And the only reason why we have 98% is because we set up the salt facility, the molten salt facility, a little bit too close to the city. But it doesn't matter, as long as we're above 50%, we will be able to finish the mission with standing ovations. So let's make it through the next day. I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job so far. It seems that most of the people in our city are happy with the way the power grid is operating and how reliable it is. Very nice. So let's push through this day as well. Looks like we didn't actually even have to use our batteries that time. And in 8 hours we will have another city. We have 1 unpowered block and it's over here, so let's fix that. We don't want to have anyone without power anywhere. So let's get going with today. And within 8 hours we should have a new city popping up. I wonder where that will show up. That's gonna be interesting. We have Veje and Osted really close to each other, which is super convenient. I wonder if the rest of these cities will be as close, or if they will spread out a little bit now. We will see in 4 hours. The risk is that we get something over here or something around here maybe. And that would actually mean that we need to build up a complete infrastructure again, more or less, I think. Unless it's close enough, somewhere around here. We'll see. Actually, this is quite good. We can easily do this with just a high-tech substation here. Yeah, this is fine. We set this guy up right here. Pull normal lines through the city itself, and then we just draw a high-powered lines from over here, right? That should be fine. Can we even set up another generator? No. It's a bit too expensive. I think it's more than 10k to get that up and running, so let's try. What's the worst that can happen, right? They haven't built their facilities just yet, so 64k, and then we drag high power line. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Yeah, we can do it. Oh, there we go. That's actually really nice. That means that we actually have power to all of these. Should have. I don't understand why this one says that it's not connected though. It's sorta weird to me. Ah, that's why. Okay. I didn't build what I needed to build. Very well. Now we have what we need, and then you will connect here. And I think we could, if we wanted to, we could actually have even more redundancy for Vela through this substation. Okay, for some reason they're complaining at Barit. But I am certain I am supplying them with the power that they need. I'm sure it's fine. So this guy is going down for maintenance soon, 48 hours. I guess it makes sense to bring it down already then. Yes. How does these look? 7 days, and that one is 5 days. So we're on top of the maintenance as well. Let's bring through the next day, I guess. We have another city that's being built in 7 days. Nothing to upgrade. Energy efficiency sounds good until you realize the fact that you're actually paid for the power that you're able to deliver. So as long as we're able to deliver the power that we need, this makes no sense. Something that sounds really good for us though, considering that we're only using green power here, is the composite turbine blades. This will make it so that our wind turbines is 10% more effective and also allow them to operate at lower wind speeds, which is thankful for us. 15 days left. I think we can speed this up a little bit. Do see high usage on the this substation gets quite a bit of pushing there. Maybe we can alleviate a little bit of that. Putting it up. We have this guy. Actually, let's go here instead. So let's set you up here, and then we can do high voltage lines. Ah, no. I wanted to use high voltage. Okay, that alleviates a little bit of the power issues that we're having there. That's good. And Usted probably should have some more substations. just to kind of cover the... We put one here maybe. We do that, and then we bring a high-powered line all the way over here. And then we can have low power go... maybe not like that, but like this. And that should alleviate a little bit of that power as well. DCR storage facilities actually drop quite a bit now. But I think that was because the first of the wind power is quite low. And secondly, we are seeing that one of these were under maintenance. So they weren't able to produce as much as they were before. We have 3 cities up and running now, and we're supplying them all in quite a good way actually. Vale in particular seems to be very well kept. I don't have any worries when it comes to Vale. Could we bring you to go there and then delete this guy? And then we can have the low power go to here. And we have even more redundancy. Seeing very low wind speed recently. Making a good amount of money though. 30k every day is not too bad. And it looks like our storage facilities are actually down to close to 0 now. So we do need more power generation here. That's for sure. And I think we should really focus on these offshore facilities. They make the most sense to me. Is there anything here that we would like? I think this is probably a good idea, and then go for dynamic pricing. That will give us a little bit more money. Let's hope that we can make it through one more day. Curious about... Oh, that actually pauses the game. Okay. Curious about any of these solar farms. Especially this guy is actually outputting quite a bit of power if we want to use it. It's actually the only solar farm that we can use. 75,000 if we want that. So wind turbine is going down for maintenance in 46 hours. Is that this guy? It's that guy, okay. So next low time we need that turbine to power down. But for now I think we need to just get through the day. We should be fine. Yeah, we're plenty fine. So let's set up you to go for maintenance. And let's see, do we want to go for one of those solar farms then maybe? They're 75k, but they are producing more power than the wind turbines are. And we do see quite a bit of sunny weather. Unfortunately, it's actually gonna rain. Yeah, it's actually gonna rain for a few days now. But the winds are picking up tomorrow, so that's good. Let's get this going and see how it goes. Work from home or living at work. A few neighbors in Osted have put some money together. They bought a small resident plot and they're planning to convert it into an office space. Finally some peace and quiet. Okay, not sure how that impacts me. Maybe they will start using more power. I guess that's a possibility. We're actually really close to not being able to supply the city completely. We are supplying the city, but we could definitely do a bit more actually. Yeah, I do think we actually really need an upgrade here, so let's go for the... Do we want to go for the solar plant? I don't think so. Let's go for wind turbines. Those seems to be really good. Do we get one more down here? We do have a limited output right now, but the winds are going to pick up today. So we're going to have a really good day today, I think. A bit too close to some wind turbines here now. But that's fine. I don't think they care that much. I don't think they care that much. Let's speed through this, see if we can get it done. Okay. 35k this time. More expansions as well. Anything else do we need to cover? I think we're good. Let's do this. And that will give us a little bit more redundancy there. If we need to, we can also go up here for some redundancy. And you are going to go for maintenance. Yes. And we have a residential building here. That's becoming an office. Okay. This is something that the game doesn't do very well. It doesn't really explain what this means. So this residential building is becoming an office building, but what's the impact from it? Because to me, I don't really care whether it's a residential building or a office building. I still need to deliver power, right? So that's something I think could definitely be improved to some extent. We have no power here. Are you just using so little that it doesn't matter? Yeah, I guess. Okay, wind turbines are down. That's expected. New city in 32 hours, so we need to keep these 60k that we've made so far. Probably want to put down another battery if the city is anywhere close to the cities that we already have, and we can use the same power networks. That should be fine. On this day we make 40,000. I have to say I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It's definitely up my alley, so to speak. It's a real blast to play. You want to unlock dynamic pricing by spending 3 research points? Yes, I would like people to pay more for my electricity, please. An extra $1 sounds like it's a good deal. So, do we have any expansions? We don't have any unpowered blocks at least. So that's good. Other than that, I think we're fine. So let's just continue. We have a new city now in 8 hours. Let's fast forward to there. So right now, and it's... I think the game is just making stuff easy for me now. They have to. There's no way it's supposed to be this simple. Oh, we actually have some elevation there. Can we put it here then, maybe? That's fine. Let's go with that. And then high-powered going... Whoops. Apparently if you double-click, you lose a lot of money, so don't do that. And then we set up low voltage lines here, and you will go straight there. Okay, so that's that city up and running as well. How is our other cities doing? This one is really high workload on. We might want to put down another one to cover some of this. Yeah, that could actually be a good option. If we set down a high-tech substation somewhere. Excuse me. Been having a really bad cough for a while now. And it's not really giving up. If we set it up right here, then we can have these guys go directly to this guy. That should alleviate a little bit of that. What? Why are you not... Are you telling me that you're not getting any power? Why is no one using this guy? Now I'm confused. Why is no one using this guy? Delete these and force everything to go through that guy? Still they refuse to use it. Why do they prefer this instead of that one? Is it because it's further away, maybe? Because this one is more or less inside of... Yeah, that has to be it then. Okay, well if that's the case then... Let's set up one of these to be a lot closer. We can do that. Let's set you up. You don't seem to care that much about... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 106k. And we are delivering plenty of power everywhere at the moment. Maybe is probably something that we wanna include our redundancy on shortly together with Barrett. But they're not expanding that quickly either, so it doesn't really matter. Guess lobbying next. Just this area that's a little bit overworked, so to say. But it's not dangerous to any extent. Like, they're halfway worked, so we can make it with that. Offshore wind turbines are going down shortly. We're making a lot of money though. 50k every day now. I don't think we can lose now. I think we are on a winning streak here. Is it you that wanna go down? No? Is it you? Yes. Let's bring you to maintenance already then. And then we get going with today. I think we can just fast forward this day as well. I don't think it will impact us. Ooh, we actually have some power that's not met. Why is that? We don't have these guys connected, that's why. That's not good. Sorry guys. That was not my intention. Okay. Let's go. Unpowered blocks. Getting a lot of expansion now, which is good. Build on you. We have here as well. Yes. Vale do use quite a bit of power though, but we can more or less output 50 times for 200 megawatts into Vale without issue. 150 with redundancy. So even if one goes down, we should be able to output quite a bit of power. I would like to see this guy have a little bit more redundancy built in somehow. Maybe we can have him go this way. That could be an option. And then 241 generation capacity. Might want to put down another battery somewhere where it doesn't impact anyone. There maybe. Put a power line to it. We want one more even. Now we have plenty of power. We have 3 batteries, 3 offshore wind turbines, 2 normal turbines. I don't see how this can go south in any way. Do have another offshore turbine going down here shortly, which is you. So let's get you to maintenance directly now that we have a little lull. That should be fine. But yeah, we are not producing that much power. We're losing out on 60 megawatts every time one of these turbines go down. But they're up again before we actually need them, so that should be fine. And here we have redundancy as much as we can. Yes. You're not using very much power yet. You are also quite fine. Might wanna set up another power station here shortly. Curious if the next city is gonna be on the plateau here as well, or what the plan is for that. Either way, let's get through the day. Ooh, what happened now? We have a breakdown somewhere? Here we have a breakdown. Okay, so we are actually putting out too much power here now. Got it. Let's fix that. Set these guys up. And yeah, that should help. Can we set up maybe here as well? Just for redundancy. That could be good. To there. These two are fine because this one is, however, kinda dangerous. And the biggest reason for that is because we wanna build some kind of power over here probably. That we can use. Really impressed by how well your power grid is performing lately. Average customer satisfaction in our cities, according to the latest poll, 97%. Thank you very much, sir. We're using a lot of power going through here. 79 there, 40 there. I think we're going to need these improved cable alloys right now. What those do is give us another 10% of capacity in our lines. So now they can carry 110 megawatts, which is a lot better. Luckily we are producing quite a bit of power as well, so we're not really low on power. It's just an issue of actually having them be delivered to where it needs to go. Let's get this through. I see a new building here. Gosh, we're making so much money. Maybe we should play on hard in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to swap over and play on hard going forward. I would be open to both suggestions. And we can probably delete this so they can build buildings there. I would like to have... No. This guy go up here and then over there. Then I can delete this. We want them to be able to build buildings as much as possible. So wherever we can, we want to make sure that we're not interrupting their ability to expand, because that's what we're making money off. So if we can, we want to allow them to do that. This is good. I wonder if it's good to have some of these substations be allowed to kind of be taken over by the city. I'm not sure. Could be. Could be. Have we seen any other expansions? No unpowered blocks as well. So let's expand that one. How is Ousted doing? Also alright. I think we can pull you out there instead. Get rid of these. I said before that we don't want to remove anything. But when it's inside of cities, I don't think they're building buildings on top of power lines. I'm fairly certain. So removing those kinda makes sense. You have not expanded anything. Okay, let's continue then. Wind turbines are going down for maintenance. That's you. Not sure I want to do anything about that. I think I want to wait until after the peak that we have. Okay. Nice. Let's take you offline. See if we can get that guy to be up and running for the next day. We're still making a lot of money. What is the next one that we want to go for? Maybe high capacity lines. They will be a bit more expensive, but that's quite alright. Or do we want to continue on the lobbying smart meters road? Maybe. Could be an option as well. I think that's probably what we want to do. Okay, how many days are we in? We are currently on day 27. So let's get going with another day. I think we have the power necessities that we require. And I appear to be right. Offshore wind turbine is going down shortly. Is that you again? No, it's you. So let's get you to maintenance directly. And let's get the... Ooh, we drop a lot of power when we remove the wind turbines. Do we have any... Gonna get a new city here shortly, but we have so much money that I don't think it's gonna matter at all. I think we're gonna be just fine. I'm just thinking if we should put down another wind turbine. But I would like to have it somewhere else where we don't have to put stress on these cables, because I don't think they can carry very much more. Okay, so we have another city, and this one is quite far away. Could we then have some kind of power facilities here? Oh, this is super small. Okay, so let's play around with these right here then. That makes total sense. Set up you. And maybe even have two of them. We do two of them like that, and then a substation, high power. Oi, my mouse is a little bit wonky. For some reason it decides to double click every now and then. Guess that's what you get for buying Logitech, right? Or for being a lazy left clicker. Could also be the case. So let's connect you with our new solar farm here. And maybe we wanna set up another substation right here. Yeah, that makes sense. So you will go to there, then we will have low voltage going in here. Seeing a really high. Who's using so much power? Can we move some of you over here to alleviate that? Yes, okay. That makes it a bit easier. And then we set this guy up to go there and then down to there. That should help a little bit with the power situation as well. Okay, we have 2 new buildings that doesn't have power. One there and one up here apparently. And what are you? A suburban home. How cute. This game is so pretty. Just look at this. I'm amazed. Museum under construction as well. My beloved donut. Okay, I think we're set up. The new city Skade is up and running. We have 2 new solar panels here that will be able to output almost 80 megawatts. That's quite a bit actually. And yeah, so I think we're ready for the next day. And we sure were. So get some more unpowered sections here. Austed is actually growing quite a bit now, so I think we are going to have to set up another substation for Austed here. The city is constantly being happy with the delivery of power that we're providing. But yeah, I think that we have done a fair share. We're currently CEO for 30 days. We have another 20 to go until we have finished this little piece of the puzzle. We have some research that we can look into as well. But for this episode, I think we are going to wrap it up here. So I want to say thank you very much for watching. I want to remind you once again, make sure that you are subscribed and let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the game? Have you played Power to the People yourself? What do you think of the gameplay that you've seen from here? Do you have any tips and tricks for me? Anything that you have to share, make sure that you leave it in the little comment box below. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye everyone.